When Mark bought his house in Ohio, he believed he had finally achieved the American dream. A beautiful neighborhood, manicured lawns, and the promise of preserved property value sold him on the idea. The community was run by a homeowners association, and everyone said it made living there better. Neighbors spoke about the HOA as if it were a shield of protection, keeping things in order, making the community exclusive, and protecting home prices. Mark didn't question it. After all, why would anyone doubt something so widely accepted? But as time passed, Mark began noticing cracks in the system. The HOA wasn't a neutral body keeping things fair. It was a small group of people, sometimes inexperienced, sometimes power-hungry, making decisions that affected everyone. And worse, there was no outside authority checking if they were right or wrong. Mark realized something unsettling. HOAs were private corporations, not government agencies. That meant there wasn't a state office he could call for help when the HOA made unfair rules or enforced them improperly. The only real law was a lawsuit, something most families didn't have the money or energy to pursue. Most of his neighbors still believed the HOA added value to their homes. They trusted that paying dues and following rules meant stability. But Mark had seen enough to know it was more of a fallacy, an illusion people accepted because it was easier than questioning the truth. What shocked him most was learning how hard it was to avoid an HOA. Almost every middle-class home built after the 1980s sat inside a planned community with one. That meant for millions of people, the dream home automatically came with an HOA, whether they wanted one or not. Mark's advice became simple but urgent. Don't buy in an HOA if you can avoid it. Behind the pretty lawns and neighborhood newsletters were complicated rules, unaccountable leaders, and a system that often protected itself instead of homeowners. He wished someone had told him the truth before he signed the papers, because once you're in, you realize too late what you've really bought into.